It is 12 a.m. and someone apparently booked a meeting with me for another client's sales call, but currently waiting on this guy. If he doesn't show up, actually, my other client, the 800K follower guy, he has a call right now too. And we're gonna try and close that. And recently, like what I've been thinking about today is we're really heavily going to push this whole coaching. We're really gonna push this because we have 12-11 days left or something to potentially reach the reward of going to New York, blah blah blah. And we also have 10 days exactly left in the month. We need to push this hard, and I want to push this hard for my client to see how this works and this whole online educational thing. And that's what I've been kind of mapping out of, how many students we need, what price points do we need, how do we push this, what type of stories do we post, what type of reels do we post. And today, he also has a workshop, and I think there's only a few people showing up to that. So, I mean, they're basically getting a one-on-one for like a low ticket price. That kind of doesn't make sense. So we need to work around that. And that other guy that I was potentially still gonna close, he still hasn't replied with all the looms. He did say he's down. He just wants a bigger, I guess, breakdown of what I'm kind of offering. And I did send him that here, if I could show you right there. I did send him a breakdown, so he still hasn't replied, so I'm kind of waiting on that. Trying to fulfill myself with as much knowledge within the whole online education thing as possible. Watching, all sorts of different talks and funnels and, ways to do the offer, increase the LTV, back-end offers, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's kind of my 12 a.m. morning so far. And see, here's another thing that we don't want to run paid ads right now because of his huge follower reach, right, and audience. And so what we actually want to do is build out that organic, sales funnel, I guess, the organic reach to where we close a few deals here and there, right? So I think what we're going to do for these last 10 days in the month is really push this coaching. So figure out, how to put the most valuable things that my client can do into a very simple offering, into a very simple book a call. We jump on a call, we get you closed, start getting your results. Because at this point, it's like, obviously you don't want time wasters, right? But you mainly want, people that are just ready to roll, right? Like people that are they're tired of their situation, right? They want something different. And I had that a few days ago, actually, with the other client that I was telling you about, the one that's almost at 600K in the last 6-7 months. I had a call with, one of his people that booked a call, and I closed the guy at 2K a month. And so he was just tired. He was ready to roll. He's making 10K a month. He's fine, but he realizes his children and all that, and whatever, they're not really gonna get anything once he's done with everything. It's really not gonna bring him anything. And if he could put, enough time and effort into what we offer and actually make money from that, that would be flipping awesome. Right? That would be flipping awesome. And there's just so many deals actually on the table right now that are potentially about to all happen for me. And I'm almost awaiting that moment. But at the same time, I'm realizing damn, really want to bring in crazy results, for all my clients, right? I mean, that's my whole value, right? That's why everyone gets access to me directly, my knowledge, what I know, my expertise, with the people that I work with as well. So just trying to stay locked in, trying to be the best I could absolutely be at what I do. And day 42 is kind of just about that. Hang out with some people, some friends, basically went on a walk. It was crazy rain today. And again, it's one of those boring days, right? It's not a lot of people will understand it. Most people will just try to, Sunday fun day, all this garbage. But when you don't see that in your vision, and that makes you so flippin' sad, bro. It just makes you damn, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna build on this desk with a laptop, with a water and a milk glass at 12 a.m.? What am I gonna build? I have all the time in the world. Do I know how to do every single thing? Hell no. But can I figure it out? For sure I can. Those days where it's again, it's almost extreme high, extreme low, and you kind of go from that. And I know people like that myself, but they kind of do it in a different niche. I guess gambling, right? You can have high, right? You know, win 8-10 grand, right? You can have extreme low, you lose like 4 grand per day for the next like 4 days. Like that's a no-go, you know. For me, it's like, yeah, you make crazy amount of dough one day, you sign all these clients, boom boom, next day, boom, it drops. All of a sudden, like it's like the shift switches, and it's cool. I guess you just got to get used to it. I mean, it's really it for me, because I mean, if you're not gonna push through it, then who will, right? This whole like entrepreneurship thing, bro, like for some people, like, you know, oh, let's resell, like, you know, what a great move. You buy a flipping a fake pair of shoes for, you know, $15 and you sell it for 150. Like, great business, you know what I mean? Trying to really like build something up, work with people, right? Directly in contact with all these people, making sure that you know that they know the value of you and what you provide, right? And make sure you're putting in the most amount of value. That's just what's been running through my brain. That's about it. There's not much else to say. Day 42. It's kind of how it is. I might hit some outreach, but I do gotta wake up kind of early tomorrow, so I hope I'm in bed by like 1:30 probably. And that's just how some days are. And I think I've shown that within this challenge, that that's how some days are. They might not be fun, they might not be, you know, crazy, you know, Netflix style videos. I don't even think you want to see Netflix style videos from me, because why would you? How authentic would that be? I mean, creating this whole character in front of a, you know, a $80,000 camera, like why would I do that? You know, even if I had, you know, the opportunity to do that, I mean, I don't think that would come out very authentic if that's kind of the look that I'm going for, right? Showing this whole journey and path, right, that I'm laying out for myself. Showing you, most importantly, again, that you could basically follow the same thing. Yes, it will take sacrifice, effort, time, bunch of roadblocks, ton of challenges, let me tell you. But yeah, I just hope you get that perspective. That's about it for me. Got nothing else to say. Gonna bang out this video and probably do some work. Obviously, I have a client call tomorrow. I wanna really present this whole thing we're about to do in these next 10 days and collect that bag. That being said, day 42 over.